Hi! So following my giant overview, I'll be now doing the ranger one, just as I promised I would do. So this will be just like the giant video. I'll go over the skills, translate them, and at the end make a quick summary. Before we start, maybe a couple of things to say. First, about the skill point cost, because when I translate I usually don't tell how much skill points it costs to unlock. But if you really want to know, it's the value right here, usually under the level. So for this skill, it costs 3 skill points. Also, I took a quick glance at the video and I noticed that I went a bit fast over the skills, so I don't let the full clip showing the animation roll. So I really apologize about that, but it was the video was recorded before the server went down, and I was a bit in a hurry because I wanted to participate in the final event. So again, I'm really sorry about it. And also keep in mind that I haven't actually played the class, so my knowledge is limited to the skill translation. There is usually some hidden effect in some skills that I won't know about, and keep that in mind. Take my summary with a grain of salt. And I think that's pretty much it. We can get started. So let's get started with the first skill. So used by pressing shift and right click. You can use it on a horse by holding left and right click. Unlock at level 3. It costs 25 EP. Oh yeah, EP is basically the energy name for ranger. Each class has a different name, so it's EP for ranger, MP for sorcerers, and FP for warrior and giant. So the first and second level of charge, this is a skill that can be charged several times. The first and second level does 166% damage. It has accuracy of +12. You can hit up to 10 targets, and it does a knockback. So as I said earlier, I go a bit fast over the video showing the skill, so once again I'm really sorry about it. Rank 4, unlock at level 33. It costs 61 energy. The first and second level of charge does 245% damage. Third level does 206.3% damage. The fourth level does 355.3%, and the fifth level does 735% damage. It has accuracy of +7. It can hit up to 10 targets. The first, second, and third level of charge does a knockback, and the fourth and fifth one does a knockdown. So this is an upgrade. After certain skills you can press left and right click to use it. So after the evasion shot and after the wind charge shot, which is the skill I just translated, so after those skills you can press left and right click to use this skill. It's unlocked at level 46. The normal version does 245% damage in 10 arrows. You can shoot 10 arrows with it. The strong version, which is not mentioned here, I'm guessing the strong version is like a charge version. It does 735% damage 2 times, and it does a knockdown. Next we have a passive. Unlock by doing a quest. Increase the movement speed. Does it mention? Yeah, here. 10% increase in movement speed. Right, next we have evasive movement. So shift plus left and right side or backwards to use it. So it's like some dodge. Next skill. So used by pressing backwards and E. You can use it on a horse by pressing backwards and right click. Unlock at level 8. Energy cost of 80. The first and second level of charge does 85% damage 7 times. The third level of charge does 212.5%, sorry, 5 times. It has accuracy of +2, and against monsters it does a knockback. And it specifies monster here, so I am guessing it only works on monster. It doesn't work against players or something. So no knockbacks against player. But this is just my speculation, since usually don't specifies the type of target. So it also applies a bleeding effect that does 2 damage every second for 8 seconds. It reduces the accuracy of the target by 10 for 8 seconds, and it gives you back some energy. I think it's based, the amount of energy recovered is based on the damage, I think. I'm not fully sure. The description let me think so, but again, I'm not fully sure. This is something I'll have to test next beta. Next rank, so unlock at level 42, energy cost of 204. The first and second level of charge does 172% damage 7 times. Third level does 430% damage in 5 times. Fourth level does 774% 3 times. It has accuracy of +3, does a knockback against monsters, applies a bleeding effect that does 6 damage every second for 14 seconds, reduces the accuracy of the target by 12 for 14 seconds, and it gives you some energy back. So next skill, used by pressing left click, shift and left click for the range type version. I don't know what's the difference. The general normal attack does 85% damage, -2 accuracy. You can fire 4 times, and the fourth shot has the damage doubled, so 2 times more damage on the 4th shot. So I'll translate the last rank instead. Apparently there are several upgrades for each rank. Let's see the last rank. Unlock at level 30. The normal damage is general damage is 115%. Accuracy of +5. You can fire 6 times. The 5th and 6th shot does 2 times more damage. Attack speed is increased. It doesn't say by how much. And the range type, so this is the shift plus left click type attack, has accuracy increased. I don't know what's the difference. Can you actually shoot from further away? Because it's a range type. I'm guessing that's the difference between the normal and the shift attack. A bit weird. But yeah, the range type attack has a higher range, or a range increase with each rank, I think. Let's go backwards a bit. Yeah, it seems to increase with each rank. So I guess it's like a sniper mode. Okay, let's go next skill, used by pressing Q. Unlock at level 10, energy cost of 60. It does 225% damage, accuracy of 15, +15. It does a knockdown. It applies a debuff on the target that reduces the dodge rate by 8 for 5 seconds. And the blast of the attack can hit up to 7 targets. I go a bit too fast so we don't get to see. Okay, so this is the blast. Last rank, so unlock at level 32. Energy cost of 105. It does 535% damage. It has +15 accuracy. Does a knockdown. Applies a debuff that reduces the target evasion by 15 for 10 seconds. The blast range is increased by 40%. The blast can hit up to 10 targets, and lastly it does 10% of your max HP as additional damage. Next skill. So used by moving around and pressing left click, unlock at level 10. It does 65% damage and has -2 accuracy. So the last rank, unlock at level 34. It does 100% damage and accuracy of -5. Alright, next skill. Used by pressing Shift plus Q. You can use it on horse by pressing E. Unlock at level 19. It has an energy cost of 125. So the close range damage is 45% 3 times. It's a bit weird for a ranger to have a close range component. Normal damage is 102%. -2 accuracy. You can fire 5 times. I think they mean 5 arrows. So each skill each time you use the skill, it fires 5 arrows, and it applies a debuff that reduces the range defense of the target by 3 for 4 seconds. So this is a weird skill. It's meant to be used at close range, I think, because I think it would do more damage at close range. It's a bit weird. So the last rank, I look at level 41, energy cost of 232. The close range damage is 85% times 5. Normal damage is 182%. Accuracy of -3, so it's very inaccurate. I mentioned that on my giant overview, so I won't go over it again. It fires 10 arrow, and it reduces the target range defense by 17 for 12 seconds. Alright, next skill. Used by pressing forward and F, unlock at level 7, energy cost of 5. The normal damage is 62% times 2, accuracy of +8, and it does a knockback. Alright, so the last rank, used by pressing forward and F, and oh, you can do additional attacks. So I'm guessing you can press forward and F again to do the additional attack. Unlock at level 28, energy cost of 7. It does the normal attack does 85% times 2 damage. The additional attack does 85% damage. Accuracy of +10. The attack range is increased by 15%, and it does a knockback. Next skill. So this one, you can only use it with hotkeys. Unlock at level 25. Energy cost of 135. It does 500% damage. Accuracy of +5. Applies a bleeding effect that does 10 damage each second for 10 seconds. And it pushes away the target. So it says pushes away. It's not the same as a knockback, I guess. There must be a difference since they don't use the same word. Knockback, actually, now that I think about it, knockbacks sort of act like a mini stun because you can't do anything. You're stunned when you're being pushed away, so it's like a mini stun, I guess. So is the difference here the shove away? Pushing away maybe means that you're just pushed away, but you can still do actions? I'm not sure. Oh, let me pause it right here. So the third round actually does a knockback instead of just pushing away, so there must be a difference. And if I had to make an assumption, it would be like I said, knockback is more like a mini stun, and pushing away is just pushing away with no stun involved. So that's just my assumption of it. So the last rank, unlock at level 45. It costs 257 energy. It does 420% damage 2 times. Accuracy of +10. The blast of the attack and the blast range of the attack is increased by 30%. It applies a bleeding effect that does 16 damage every second for 15 seconds, and it does a knockdown, which is not like it's not a knockback anymore. It's a straight knockdown now. So the last effect, it does 3% of your max HP as additional damage. Next skill, used by pressing F, it does 84% damage 2 times, accuracy of +9. You can do spinning attack 2 times, and it spins the target around, so it makes the target face the other way. Yeah, you can see it in the clip. So this is good to position the target for a good and easy back attack. Last rank, unlock at level 38. It does 223% damage 3 times, accuracy of +12. You can do 3 spinning attacks. So it still spins the target around to make it face the other way, and the third attack pushing distance is increased, so that's the skill is actually supposed to push the target a bit away, I'm guessing. This was not specified on the previous skills. Let me go back a bit. Nope, it didn't say, so I guess it's supposed to be a hidden effect. But basically the last rank makes you push the target away a bit further. Next skill, used you can only use it with hotkeys. You can use it on a horse by pressing backwards and left and right click. Unlock at level 37. Energy cost of 275. It does 355% damage, -2 accuracy. You can fire 7 times, and it does a knockdown. Fire 7 times, let's see. Yeah, I think it means the arrows fired, like there's like 7 arrows fired at the same time. It's like a infamous rain of arrows skill. Yeah, you can see it. Let's see the last rank. Unlock at level 55. Energy cost of 400. It does 620% damage, -8 accuracy. It fires 12 arrows, and it does a knockdown. Alright, next skill. Oh, this is the evasive shot I was mentioning earlier that can combine with one of the first skills I translated before. It does 128% damage, -3 accuracy, and you use it by pressing side and shift plus left click, or for this, well, the direction here plus left click. You can see the different directions. So you can basically shoot while moving around. That's why it's called evasive dodge, I guess, evasive shot, I guess. Evasive shot. Looks cool. I like the animation. Oh, that's a different skill. Let me go back a bit. Now this one, unlock at level 30. It does 184.5% damage 2 times, -1 accuracy. The crit chance is 20%. I'm not sure if it's each arrow. I'm guessing it's each attack has a crit chance of 20%. And the movement distance movement distance is increased, so I guess it's when they mean well, the dodge, I guess. So this skill, let's see, under certain circumstances you can use it. Okay, so you can use it by pressing left and left or right plus left click. But there is no clip, so I don't know how it looks. It doesn't say the damage either. Unlock at level 41. But yeah, this is a really mysterious skill. Next skill, used by pressing no, after doing the normal attack, so after pressing left click, you can use this by pressing backwards and left click. It does 62% times 2 damage, minus 2 accuracy. This looks like a really crappy skill. Although it doesn't have any energy cost. Last rank, unlock at level 31. It does 65% damage 3 times and accuracy of +1. Alright, next skill. Whoa, there is several components. So to go in the stance you have to press E. To fire you have to press left click, and you cancel it by pressing backwards. Unlock, you need to do a quest to unlock it. It has an energy cost of 80. It does 61% damage 2 times. You can fire up to 3 arrows. Each arrow reduces your EP, your energy by 3, so it consumes 3 energy for each arrow. It says here down attack, but usually down attack is when it does the knockdown. This is weird, because this blue word here is usually when it does a knockdown, because knockdowns attack are like special, but this is a bit weird. I'm not sure if it actually does a knockdown because it doesn't mention that the skill does it, and I guess this is pretty confusing, but this is weird basically. I know I'm being a bit confusing. It gives you some, it actually upon successful hit it recovers some of your energy. But yeah, does it do a knockdown or not? Let's see the skill. No, this doesn't look like a knockdown. Why does it say down attack then? This is weird. Maybe it's a glitch. Must be a glitch. Let's wait for the last rank. So unlock at level 43. It costs 180 energy. It does 92% damage 3 times. You can fire 11 times. Each shot reduces your, costs 2 energy. Reduces your energy by 2. Still the down attack, but I think this is a glitch. I don't think it's supposed to do a knockdown. And lastly, it recovers some of your energy upon each successful hit, successful attacks. So I'm guessing it's based on the damage. But this is weird. So the skill takes some energy to fire, but it also gives some energy back. It's a bit weird. Alright, next attack. Used by pressing backwards or left or right plus right click. Unlock at level 20. It has an energy cost of 45. It does 125% damage. Reduces the movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds, but it doesn't say if it's the target's or your own movement speed. This is again weird. I'm guessing it's the enemies, because I don't think, it must be the enemy's movement speed that's reduced. I don't think it would be on yourself. It's weird. And upon successful hit, it does a knockdown. So let's see, yeah, it doesn't knock, or does it? That doesn't look like a knockdown. I can barely see it. So this is an upgrade from that skill. After the evasive blast attack, the evasive blast I'm guessing is the one I just translated. Let's see the name. Yeah, evasive blast. So let's go back. After evasive blast, press shift and right click. So it it's unlocked at level 32. It costs 35 energy. It does 180% damage and accuracy of +1. So this is a follow-up attack, I guess. Yeah, you can see the follow-up right here after the blast. So the last rank of this one unlocked at level 36. It costs 55 energy. It does 300% damage, accuracy of +5, and it does 3% of your max HP as additional damage. Actually, let's translate this one because this must be a different skill. So the last rank of the evasive blast unlocked at level 37. It costs 86 energy. It does 161% damage. Reduces the movement speed by 30% for 6 seconds. And again, I believe it's the enemy's movement speed because it doesn't really specify. The blast range is increased by 35%. It does a knockdown. You can use skills right after doing it. After landing you can use skills right away. I'm not sure what's that supposed to mean. Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to be. Maybe the previous ranks don't allow you to do a skill right after landing. Anyway, the last effect, it does 10% of your max HP as additional damage. And wait for the next skill. I think it's a different one. Yeah, it's different. So while in the air, you can press left or right plus spacebar to do this skill. It's a jump. Unlock at level 40, so you can jump while in the air after the blast by pressing left or right plus spacebar. Let's see the animation. Oh, that looks cool. You can see here the jump on the side right after doing the skill. Next skill. You can use it while in combat mode by pressing right click, or while dashing. You can dash and press right click to do it. Also during the wind charge shot, which is the first skill I translated, during the fourth attack, after the fourth attack, and I'm guessing by fourth attack they mean the fourth level of charge, you can use this skill by pressing shift plus right click. It does 15% damage? Huh. Okay. The spin slash does 45% damage 2 times. Each attack gives you 8 energy back, and it says 8 and it doesn't specify if it has to successfully land, so I think maybe you can just right click and it gives energy back. You don't have to actually hit something, maybe. And spin slash, or do they mean like a cleave? Maybe cleave attack does makes your target face the other way. So let's see the animation. It doesn't seem to actually make it face the other way, does it? That's weird. So the last rank, unlock at level 23. It does 20% damage. The spin slash or cleave does 64% times 2 attack damage. Sorry. It gives you 10 energy back, and the spin slash is supposed to make the target face the other way, which it doesn't. Weird. Alright, next skill. Used by pressing shift plus E, and oh, you have to actually release it by pressing left click. So I'm guessing shift plus E is to charge or something. Unlock at level 10. It costs 30 energy, and it's a route. It stops the target from moving. Yeah, it's literally a root. You can even see the roots actually growing on the target. That's a really cool animation. And well, the last rank still is a root. It costs 50 energy. Unlock at level 30. I'm guessing the duration is increased, but it doesn't say by how much. Alright, next skill. Used by pressing backwards and F. Unlock at level 10. It does 90% damage 2 times. It has plus 10 accuracy and it does a knockback. Let's wait for the last rank. Last rank. Unlock at level 32. It does 72% damage 3 times. Accuracy of plus 12. The attack range is increased by 20%. The last attack does a knockdown. And the kick... what? Oh, I'm a bit confused. You can do the kick after something, but I don't recognize the word. But you're not able to do the kick before something. I'll leave a note afterwards because I don't recognize the word. And you can do this attack one more time, so you can do like 2 times this attack. So let's see. Yeah, you can see here it's like it gives you one additional attack, sorry. Next skill. Oh, what's the description? Oh, apparently you can only use... Okay, so you can use this skill when you are in combat mode, but you're not supposed to do anything. While in combat mode and standing still, your energy will recover. So it's plus 3 energy every second, I'm guessing. So this is a nice way of getting some energy back. You're supposed to stand still though. So I'm guessing if you attack, if you do anything, like any skill, it will cancel the regen. And each rank increase the amount of HP recovered per second. Here level 50 recovers plus 13 energy. Let's wait for the last rank. And wait, what? Unlock at level 95? What? Okay. Energy recover of plus 22. But this level to unlock it, this is okay, different. Didn't see that before. I mean, I haven't seen any skill that's unlocked past level 50. Huh. Alright, next skill, unlock at level 30. You can only use it with a hotkey. It costs 20 energy. It has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Increase your general accuracy by plus 1. Well, let me see here. Oh, it's a buff. Wow. So basically everyone standing in the area you put the arrow will get the plus 1 accuracy. So this is quite special. This is the first class I see that has a group buff of some sort. Let's see the last rank here. Unlock at level 49. It costs 64 energy. It has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Increases the general, the global accuracy, sorry, so it's not general, it's global. Global accuracy by plus 20, and the skill range is increased by 57%, so I guess it's the radius. That's nice. Let me go back a bit. Can we see the animation? I guess not, but it's a group buff. This is quite unique. I haven't seen any other class with this kind of skill. So this next skill is a passive. Unlock at level 10. Increases your range range attack by plus 1. And the last rank increases by plus 1 as well. Unlock at level 46. So I'm guessing each rank increases it by plus 1. Yeah, it does. And now we have coming to the combos. So before I let you see all the combos animation, I'll mention some... Wait, what? What is this? Oh my god, don't say that in chat. That's really mean. Wow. Not nice, sir. But yeah, what was I was going to say something. Yeah, about the combos, sorry. The combos have So like I said previously, the combos are basically two skills that you already have that can be combined together, and they usually have some benefits, but the description doesn't really say what benefits there is. One of my friends actually played Ranger, so I know you may have seen some videos with Ranger in PvP, and one of their best skill was basically the kick plus the charge, the wind charge shot, which is the first skill I translated. That combo was really good because you could do the kick and instantly fire the charge shot without actually charging it. And this is the kind of benefit that you get from combos, but it's not really in the description, so keep that in mind. There is some hidden effects in each combo. And now I'll let you see the different animation. And on the same time, I guess we can start doing a summary of the class. Basically, from my perspective, it's the ultimate glass cannon. You do a lot of damage, but most of your high damage dealing skill requires some sort of charge, like keeps you in a idle animation. So they're risky basically. You sort of need to be protected because it would be easy to actually get on your face and stop you from doing those super damage dealing skills. Also, well, you have some decent movement, I guess. You have a lot of skills that make you jump backwards or on the side, or you can even shoot while moving. So movement wise, mobility wise, it seems to be decent. From what I noticed, also there is not many crowd control skills. You don't have many stuns, or you mostly have knockbacks and some knockdowns. You don't have any stun from what I remember. You have the root, I guess. Keep also in mind that Ranger has the lowest base HP and the lowest defense of all classes. However, I think they have the highest damage stat. I'm not fully sure. I think either them or the Giant. And I will mention one of my friends played Ranger. He doesn't want to be mentioned though, but his own perspective of Ranger was that there is only a few skills that are worth it. There is a lot of useless skills in his opinion that you don't really need. They don't do much. And this perspective is actually shared by the first player to reach level 50. The first Ranger to reach level 50, they had an interview with him on one of the Korean website, and he said that there is only a few skills that you really want to use because most of the skills are not so great. So he mentioned the combo where you do the kick and the charge shot, and some other skills which I don't remember. So this was his own perspective of the Ranger. There is many skills that are completely worthless, so I'm guessing they will balance later on. In CBT1, Ranger was considered to be the strongest class, whereas in CBT2 I think they're both either them or the Warrior were considered the weakest by the end of the beta, because over the beta there was a lot of changes. Some classes got really buffed and then nerfed and then buffed, but by the end of the beta Warrior was, well, personally I think Warrior was okay, but a lot of other players thought they were bad. And I don't really agree with that, but whatever. But Ranger was definitely among the ones considered weaker in most scenarios, except for Siege. In Siege they're really good, and I guess it makes sense. Also, something else before we finish, the energy cost. This is a big problem for Ranger. Their skills use a lot of energy, and they don't have that many ways to recover energy, from what I've seen. I mean, there is that regen when you're in combat mode, but it's slow, and some skills give some energy back, but most Ranger will agree to the fact that energy management was a big issue. And I think that's pretty much it. That's summarized for the Ranger. Keep in mind, a lot of this is personal opinions, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be doing the Sorcerer's review soon. Yeah, thanks again, and next time, see you next time.